Okay, folks. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now.
Well, good day, my friends. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? I hope you said great. I'm doing great. Today, we are gonna have a blast. Scott Michaels actually has arranged our vlog today. He and I both are fans of Zoltar. Mine goes back to seeing Tom Hanks in the movie Big, when he goes and makes that wish with the genie in the machine with the red glowing eyes. Today we're gonna go see who actually makes Zoltar and all of those fortune telling machines. It's actually in Boulder City, Nevada. And what's crazy is that, you know, I grew up loving Big and thinking that was the machine. And then everywhere I go, I see a different looking machine. I started investigating and found out that that machine for the movie never really existed as a working machine. That was something they created just for the movie. And it was, you know, in the movie has red glowing eyes and Josh makes a wish and it grants his wish and the machine's not even plugged in. But in reality, you would go and you would put $1 in the machine. It would light up, spit out a card that tells your fortune, and you would have to have it plugged in. So today we're gonna go see who makes those machines. Zoltar is only a third of what they do. They do way more. I've seen Willie Nelson machines, I've seen monkey machines, fortune telling machines, fortune teller machines. So it's gonna be great to see what they have today. Daze with Jordan the Lion, it begins right now. Oh, great Zoltar, take us to Boulder City. Boulder City, Nevada. Yep, Hoover Dam. Quite a history here. We're here to see Zoltar. Boulder City is actually one of my favorite towns I've ever visited because of things like this. The historical statues here. This guy's beating off a freaking bear with a frying pan. You got this crazy, I'm not sure what kind of animal that's supposed to be riding the motorcycle. But we're stopping here first before we go to the factory because Grandma Daisy's Candy Kitchen over here has a Zoltar out front. There's a Zoltar down there, but we have a big kahuna over here. I've never seen one of these. Let's pump $1 into it and see what he says.
Do not be afraid of wind to change, my friend. For just like the tide, everything that rises must fall. The future awaits, and therein lies a great deal of happiness for you. Play again, my friend, and I'll tell you more.
It says, I see a great deal of happiness in store for you. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared.
Wisdom from the big kahuna.
All right, so let's check out the real Zoltar. The Zoltar themed Zoltar. Look at that old school lion. That is great. I'm a little too big for it, but there he is, there's the man. Let's feed Zoltar some greenback to get some fortune.
An ancient proverb for you from the great Zoltar. Be happy while you're living, for you're a long time dead. Go ahead, my friend. Get yourself a little treat today. After all, you only live once, no? Give Zoltar more monies, and I will give you more wisdom for your journey.
But you already gave me some wisdom. Let's see what Zoltar had to say. This one says, it's time to stop waiting for things to get better when you are feeling somber. Rather, start making them better. Start with your perspective. When you are sad, know that things will soon turn around. We just parked, and I can already tell where we're going because I see a animatronic cowboy on top of the building over there waving. There he is, and here we are at Characters Unlimited.
Hi there. I gotta do it. Are you Gunner?
Love that as we're meeting the people that work here, every single one of them has a Zoltar shirt, and they're all different. Or Zoltar hats. I mean, this is great.
They call them, they want to order a Zoloft. That's a cross between Olaf and Zoltar, but you get confused sometimes.
Nice to meet you, Olaf.
Tell them, you want to order a machine that gives antidepressants, or you want to order a Zoltar machine.
Yeah, that big kahuna was theirs.
Yeah, what?
I'd say we probably made that one in like 1998.
Really? It just looks really...
But when they sit outside
vintage.
like that, they get a little patina, you know?
I kind of like the patina, though. I love that. Whoa.
You must be living pretty boring life to come talk to Zoltar at this time of day. But fear not, my little jewel of the earth. Fun and excitement will soon be yours. Now go back out there and leave. For Zoltar. And finish your Jones soda too. Also for Zoltar.
And at the end, they get a...
That's so cool.
You get your fortune card.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, and you just point that at the soda itself? That's so cool.
Yeah, they scan this QR code, and then you download the app, and yeah, it's a Jones Soda app.
That is rad. I love it.
There.
It's one of the originals.
This is when I
Oh,
first
so you
started.
like waxed?
Actually, our 35th year.
This was the original van. You said you guys used to actually just drive around and sell them on the road like that.
My wife and I would hit the road for 2 weeks, and did a van full of 20 characters and 2 cats, and we'd drive around and look for people that could use a dummy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Here we
But I
are,
love that.
wandering into the home of all of the characters that have become Zoltar machines in their lifetime. All the options you can get. How cool is that?
Hey you, Truthful Bear here. I have something important to tell you. Come closer and listen up.
Okay. I'm here.
The Truthful Bear the Truthful Bear here with a fortune of truth for you. Remember, it's better to do all the things you think you should than to spend your life wishing you had. Live it up. Want to know more? Come back to see me.
Says, happiness comes from giving, not getting. Very truthful, Bear. I immediately drew my attention.
Right. I love snakes and it's super educational, so I love playing in the sky. It's a little noisy, but...
Rattlesnake.
That's the distinctive warning of the western diamondback rattlesnake, or Crotalus atrox. This hardy breed of snake is a heavy-bodied snake with a triangular-shaped head. It features 2 dark diagonal lines down each side of its face, running from the eyes to its jaws. It has dark diamond-shaped patterns along its back. But go ahead, take a closer look at his beautiful markings. Friend, you better hightail it out of there. That is one angry western diamondback rattler, and that's the only warning you're gonna get.
Yikes! I think I'll follow this guy's lead and just wave goodbye. Now they're showing me they also have the Pappy's Penny Press, which I love seeing these. I've seen a Willie Nelson looking one like this kind of before at the Willie Nelson Museum. Let's see. We have Santa Barbara options. Which one should we go with?
Excellent choice, partner. My name's Pappy, and I crush pennies. Go ahead and make your selection. I will crush it right before your very eyes and implant an amazing design picked by you. Go ahead, make your choice, and let old Pappy get to work.
Well, what do you guys think? I'm kind of leading towards the pirate. Or the Vince Neil looking surfer. It definitely looks like Vince Neil, doesn't it? Let's go for Vince Neil. Make me some Motley Crue, Pappy. There he is. That is awesome. The heck's going on over here? Is it haunted over here? I'm seeing these hands just moving on their own. It's like something out of the Reanimator.
treat this kind of stuff as one of a kind. But Zoltar, we do have the trademark on. But like Donald Trump is a public figure, and he's kind of, you know.
Do you make all the Willie Nelsons and the Elvis and all those, or
well, the Willie Nelson you saw in Nashville, if you did see that,
I did.
We used an existing head that we had, and it was actually an Indian head. I believe it was actually that guy right there on the left, maybe, that we used to be our Willie Nelson, and it turned out pretty good. But
Yeah,
love it.
I'm gonna add that to this video. I have the alien one from the thing too.
And the alien jerky guy in Baker,
Yeah.
he's got Donald Trump alien, and he's got Obama alien, and Joe Biden
no
alien.
kidding.
He just pulled Joe Biden because nobody played him. Donald Trump does much better for him. So.
Can I ask you, of course, probably most people that know about these machines from my area knew about them from the movie Big. Yours are different because, they just, that wasn't even a real machine, but do you guys ever get requests like, hey, can you custom make one that looks like that exactly?
Yeah, the one in the movie was simply that. It was a movie prop. And nobody ever thought about making one until 2006 when I looked into the trademark status. Prior to that, I just called my guy with the turban, and I called him Swami.
Yeah.
And then I looked into the trademark status, and nobody had trademarked Zoltar, so I did. But we do get people that ask if we could make one like that, and we kind of, if it's one of a kind, we'll do it, but we don't really offer that on a repeat basis. We came up with our own version of Zoltar. We don't claim to be the one in the movie.
Right.
I think people's idea of Zoltar is kind of morphed into more what my machine is.
Right, because we see yours everywhere.
So there could be another movie coming out with may or may not be the likeness of ours or whatever, but we have Zoltar slot machines. We just got a big Zoltar NFT deal, all kinds of merchandising, and the Jones Soda thing. But since my kids have joined me, they're really working all these different angles with.
Well, that's what's so cool is you have, Zoltar is such an identifiable character that now you can do so much cool stuff with it for people like us that, love to travel around and find out more about.
Sold probably, 3,000 Zoltars since 1987. Anytime somebody buys one, they place it in the most prominent, visible place of their business. So out front of the touristy walk-by situation. So everybody knows Zoltar, and the brand is coming back, and it's rebuilding itself.
Well, I heard there's a rumor you might be getting a call because I had seen that the Parkland where they filmed the movie and they have the Zoltar machine right now. They have an Aquafina bottle dispenser, but they got somebody new running the park, and his idea is he'd kind of like to do a Zoltar there for people to go and visit and a big reunion, like kind of an anniversary show.
We talked to them. They're already got Zoltar merchandise ordered and stuff, and they're
see, that's so cool.
All about it, yeah.
As somebody, I do a lot of filming locations. For somebody like me, when you get to go to a location like that and they have your stuff available, that makes it even more exciting for the fans.
Yeah. So we're putting QR codes in all of our Zoltar machines now, so people can go right to the Zoltar shopping and pick up some merchandise and stuff. So yeah, it's exciting times. Zoltar
that is
coming back strong. So
I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
And for me, I grew up watching the Bozo Show, so this reminds me of Marshall Brodine's character on the Bozo Show.
Well, all I ever did is make characters since 1987: cowboys, Indians, sea captains, pirates, and you can see the range of characters. But you can see a lot of Zoltars now. But what it has turned into is people loving the fortune tower machines and the whole Zoltar thing. And I'm just glad that I got my kids involved and they're able to take it to the next level. It's cool.
Well, I'm glad that you still make them, because that's the other problem is, I go to the Museum Musique in San Francisco, and they have so many classic machines. It's like, you love it because you can't see them anywhere else. You make it available. I mean, I can't even tell you how many places I've been in the world where I look over and there's a Zoltar, and I'm like, that's so awesome.
Well, we first made a good, easy to operate mechanically animated character with talking and eye movement and a head turning, and they were made to run 15 hours a day in front of people's touristy gift shops and without much problem. So we can put one in a fortune teller machine. We have machines that have 250,000 plays on them that are still going strong. And they're super reliable, dependable, and we're here to answer any questions or keep these things running.
That was my next question. How hard is it for someone that buys it to work on it themselves? Should they have a problem, or how often?
We can't handle with a tech call over the phone.
Cool.
Send them a part, send them a new control board or whatever. But they're really dependable, really reliable. I've got a team here that wants to put out a good product, and we don't want to get that service call later. We do.
Absolutely, you're looking to the future, not working on the past,
I
so
gotta
that's
take care of our
great.
customers and know that they're going to do well with it and make money and be an attraction for their business. People tell me, hey, even if Zoltar didn't take in any money, I would still have him out here because he draws people to my store.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah.
That's rad. Look at all the
And
options.
we got to be fair. This is our Joe Biden face. You know, we got him.
Yeah, you make presidential public figures, all kinds of stuff. Like, I've seen the Elvis one, I've seen Willie Nelson, I've seen all kinds of them. It's really cool to see. Oh, that's so cool. Rick the Bear from over there. That'd be really cool for a bar. People sitting there at the bar all of a sudden look up and see the bear moving on the wall.
Yeah, this is going to a big candy store. What is it? No, this was right now.
Hey folks, Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. I'm a talking bear. Come over here. I'll take a bite out of him.
You can see people are constantly working on things here. Here you can see the start of a couple of machines they're working on. This is one that they're doing custom, which is amazing. Madame Mela. And then molds to make the heads. That looks like one of them from Disneyland, doesn't it? From the Pirates ride. Jed.
Yeah. But like once they're drying, they're pliable, so you can form them around. We have like here's a gun here. We formed a hand around before. We just tape it around there and it stays like that. And then so all of our male characters that get teeth.
Nice.
These are my dad. This is a mold of my dad's teeth.
So all the males have your dad's teeth?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
File right behind you there, Gunnar.
What's
Up
that?
on the shelf. On the shelf.
Oh yeah. That's his.
Oh,
So
that's
he says these machines are gonna outlive him by a long shot. They'll all have a piece of
You
him.
can't say you don't have longevity.
Right.
Poured with liquid latex, and then we dump them out. And the next day we have it kind of hardened up, like this here. So we can just take this.
How do you get it to stay hollow?
Well, you leave it set for a couple hours, and then the longer you leave it set, the more of a thickness it builds up, and then we dump it out, and overnight it hardens enough that we can take it out. See?
So do you pour it in halves?
No.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to think. How are you pouring it so you can put your hand in there? Why wouldn't it be solid?
So you dump that latex in there,
Yeah.
and you let it sit for a little bit, and then it forms the inside. Show them the thickness of it, and then once it gets that thick, we dump it back out. We dump it back into the bucket. That's how it's
got
called.
it. Okay.
So this is the beginning of a Zoltar.
That's what Zoltar starts as.
Yep.
Whose face was it modeled
It
after?
was actually modeled first after one of our Indian characters that we made. Yeah.
Have you made a machine of yourself yet?
No, I haven't.
On the slide, like you gave it to somebody
no.
else?
Or just change it into something else, you know, a Roman warrior or something, you know?
You recognize this face?
Is that the Monopoly Man?
This is Captain Picard here.
Oh,
That's
nice.
great.
Yeah, it is.
The guy up there, I was like, he looks like the Monopoly guy right there.
You know, it was a tin soldier.
Oh, okay. Now we're entering the painting room. Look at this.
So this is my Uncle Tim's arm. We actually just found a photo of them making this mold. They did a plaster mold of it. It's for our sleeveless characters.
That's so cool. And then he's over here actually painting the hands and everything, making them look lifelike.
Well, we're gonna work on the mustache and
Custom Kid Rock.
That's the head we're gonna use. Yeah.
But this is the one that we made closer to the likeness of the one from the movie.
It captures
I
the...
know that one of your options is a breathing Zoltar.
Yeah.
Is it audio too, the breathing?
Yeah, we don't usually put audio and have breathing sound. It just is there.
Yeah.
But if somebody wants that added and they just wanted breathing and have the breathing noise, we'll certainly
Yeah. Okay.
hook that up that way.
Do you have lots of you have lots of give as far as what you can do for people to customize these things?
Anything for a buck.
Well, why not? Especially when it's such an awesome, unique. It brings happiness to people. Can you not enjoy doing
You
this?
know, yeah, it creates smiles.
We've seen the bear talk, so we know that both of these must talk too. How fun would that be? That's great.
What are you waiting for? Come on over. For a small fee, Zoltar will
He's
give
alive.
you a wealth of wisdom.
Okay, well, I'll give you another $1. What the heck?
Don't just stand there. Come closer.
No,
have
I already
lot
gave you
to
$1.
tell
He
you.
called it first. You got it. Come on, man.
My name is Zoltar the Gypsy, and I have some words of wisdom to bring you much happiness. As you travel through this life, remember this. If you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Go ahead and let Zoltar tell you more.
Thank you, Zoltar. Oh, great, Zoltar.
Time open the door, and people would put $1 in there. And when they do,
I've seen those at Knott's Berry Farm.
Just stay on out until I decide to come on out, okay? The little draft in here kind of makes it a little cool when you don't have too much clothes on. I mean, well, especially when they're down to your ankles. Yeah, it won't be long. I'll just be done here, and I'll just come out and say hi to you.
Don't drop your pipe.
Hey, you.
Look up there, Santa Claus. That's great, a butler. More animal heads, but I love this. Look at the, you can tell, like, because we saw the talking bear. These must talk. That's great.
Who's the Gilligan's Island fan?
My dad.
I love it.
Yeah, his friends got that for him for his birthday. And reads your palms and then talks for a second and pulls back and you get a fortune. But
So it's on Hulu, Maggie on Hulu?
yeah. So they dropped this off in Santa Monica and
Hashtag Maggie on Hulu.
right when we took it out of the crate.
They have a ton of costumes, so we're gonna check out all the costume options they can offer. He said they just hit up tons and tons of
It's like someone like me.
vintage
Yeah,
stores and
order
stuff because you never
these
know
are,
what you'll need for
these are ones
these
we use on the
customs,
machine,
but these
so
are the
it's a little smaller,
Zoltars.
but our costumes come in bigger sizes for sure.
Cool.
Elvis.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the idea that they can customize and make you your own is just awesome. Like, I could theoretically make a Daze with Jordan the Lion and Jaw Zoltar machine. They have all kinds of stuff. Dorothy and Toto, I assume, because of the basket.
Crystal balls, Swami hats.
See some action.
And that's just that's a latex?
Yeah, it's just latex. We'll turn into that once it dries.
Okay. Yeah, but still, so when it's still kind of in its raw form, after it forms the shell, that's when you can scoop it out and make it hollow? Is that what I understood?
No, what it is I'll pour it
Yeah.
and wait like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Once those 2 hours are over, I pour it out.
That's,
And I'll
okay.
leave like a little wall, which
That's,
will pretty much do like that.
yeah, I was surprised that kahuna was as young as it is.
Yeah.
I just saw this. I was jokingly, I'm like, hey Scott, is that Robert Wildlow? And he's like, yeah, they actually said it is. Robert Wildlow, world's tallest man. Checking out the room with all the merchandise, the shirts and everything you can buy, and I saw all this stuff and I was like, wow. It's like a highlight reel. Look, there you've got the Wizard of Oz. Some of the characters of the Wizard of Oz. And these you can talk through. Characters Unlimited. Great job, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this shirt. I love it. Your wish is granted.
Well, my friends, I hope you enjoyed our day today at Characters Unlimited. I can't thank them enough for showing us around and letting us basically hang out and play all day with their cool inventions. Thank you. This was such a blast. Thank you, Scott Michaels, for setting this up. Have a great night, everyone. If it's your first time here, please subscribe, hit the like button. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
My name is Zoltar the Gypsy, and I have some words of wisdom to bring you much happiness.